Hello guys, and welcome to AI Explainer. The story starts with Westeros, and this time is 172 years before the story of Daenerys Targaryen. It is shown that there are two candidates for the throne, Viserys Targaryen and Rhaenys Targaryen, and the throne is ghost to Viserys Targaryen. This is the time when dragons were very common and Targaryens had a lot of dragons. Meet Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, who is the daughter of King Viserys Targaryen. So there is no king's son, and now the succession of the crown is going on. For that there are two options, Rhaenyra Targaryen or the brother of the king Daemon Targaryen. Daemon has the charge of City Watch. The queen is pregnant, and the king himself assumes that his son will be born. Due to complications, either the queen can be saved or the baby. The king loves the queen very much. So yes, he chooses son. But unfortunately, along with the queen, the son is also killed. Daemon goes into a brothel and kills dead baby jokes. Hand of the king Ser Otto Hightower is against Daemon, and he tells the king about Daemon's dead baby jokes. On which king gets very angry and decides that Daemon has no chance of becoming a king. And he takes him out of King's Landing and sends the Targaryen kingdom back to Dragonstone. In a public ceremony, he declares his daughter Princess Rhaenyra heir to the throne. Now the issue is that Daemon has taken a dragon egg with him to Dragonstone. And to bring that egg back, King sends Otto there. Daemon is ready to kill them all. But then there is the entry of niece Rhaenyra. And because Daemon likes her, he doesn't say anything to her and gives the dragon egg back. Council gives King advice that you should get married again. And the first proposal is from Master of Ships Corlys Velaryon, who is Rhaenys Targaryen's husband. The relationship is of Lena Velaryon, but she is just a kid. The second candidate is Otto Hightower's daughter and Rhaenyra's best friend Alicent Hightower. 2 years have passed. Alicent and King are married, and they have a son named Aegon. Everyone thinks that Aegon will sit on the throne. But King tells Rhaenyra that I am the man of my words, and the throne is only yours. Daemon and the crab feeders are attacked in the Stepstones. Daemon returns home after victory and apologizes to King. So it's nighttime and Rhaenyra is hungry for adventure and leaves the castle. And she faces Uncle Daemon. So they reach brothel and here comes the Game of Thrones. The atmosphere is getting better, but Daemon controls and leaves. Rhaenyra returns to the castle and Sir Cole's drums play. Otto's spies tell him about the brothel incident, and because he is against sitting on Rhaenyra's throne, he tells King about every horrible scene of his brother and daughter. And King banishes Daemon again. King faces his daughter, and she denies all the accusations, and tells King to check who has put up such a terrible accusation. King removes Otto from the hand of the king's post. Alicent is heartbroken. Otto tells her that Rhaenyra is not your friend, but your son's competition for the throne. Rhaenys married with Lena Velaryon, who is Corlys Velaryon's son with the wish of King. Rhaenyra knows that Lena is gay, and she tells him to keep his scene on, and I will keep mine on. No issue because this is a political marriage. But Cole is not okay with this, because to keep the affair on with the queen is against the rules. New hand of the king. Lord Larius Strong tells Alicent that Rhaenyra was drinking birth control tea. Alicent puts Cole in a guilt trip and gets everything out of him. So it's time for the wedding. Alicent comes late and apparently is upset with Rhaenyra. Leonard's secret boyfriend goes to Cole and tells him that guess we both are begging royal kids. Cole gets angry and kills him. 10 years have passed and Rhaenyra's third son is born. Kid's hair is not white but brown. Meet the real father hand of the king's son and new commander of the City Watch, Erwin Strong. King's condition is deteriorating day by day because he has a serious illness whose treatment only cuts the bad part. Alicent tells King that Rhaenyra's kids are bastards. But King doesn't want to hear this because deep down he also knows the truth. Alicent and Rhaenyra's kids are taking dragon training because they are Targaryens. Apparently, claiming the dragon is a mutual step in which the consent of the dragon should be included. Everyone has a dragon except Alicent's youngest son Aemond, and everyone makes fun of him. Here Cole and Alicent are friends because they both hate Rhaenyra. Because of this grudge, Cole favors Alicent's kids in training and is cruel to Rhaenyra's kids. Seeing this, Papa Erwin jumps in and Cole finally says that you are protecting them as if they're your own kids. Erwin gets angry and knocks Cole down. And this way, the environment gets unwanted tension. Seeing this, Erwin's father tells him to go back to his hometown. Erwin's father, who is the head of the king, asks for resignation because of these rumors. And King says that because these are all rumors and not the truth, so he does not accept his resignation. Queen and Larius are gossiping and Queen says that thing was been wrong with her father, and I wish he becomes the hand of the king again. And Larius says,
Okay.
The head of the king goes to drop his son Erwin at home kingdom Harold Hall. And that night, the castle is on fire and both of them are killed. Alicent is like, what the F bro? Did you kill your father and brother? And Larius is like, oopsie, maybe. So Daemon does not like his wife, then he killed her and show it like an accident. So Daemon marries Lena Valerion. Yes, this kid. She is the biggest dragon Vagar rider, but in the pregnancy incident, she loses her child. And in this grief, she gives her life. At the funeral, Daemon and Rhaenyra meet. Both are sad with their own losses. Madness and sadness. Alicent's younger son, Aemon, thinks that his aunt's dragon Vagar has no rider. So he goes to claim him, and after a lot of trouble, he finally claims him and gets his dragon. Lena's daughters are angry at this because they should have their mother's dragon. Cousins fight on this. But at the end, Evan's eye has been gone. The parents also start fighting. Alicent orders Cole to get Rhaenyra's son's eye. But Cole is stopped by Daemon. Alicent comes to attack, but he is also stopped. Rhaenyra tells Daemon that if they get married, Alicent will be weak. But Daemon is like, niece, technically you are married. And this is how Thry plans to kill Leonor. But Leonor's death was fake, and he runs away. So 6 years have passed, and Daemon and Rhaenyra Kingdom are living happily in Dragonstone. In a war, Sea Snake Corlys Valerion has become very sick and injured. After hearing this news, his brother Waymon says that Rhaenyra's children are not Leonor's. So he is in charge of House Valerion's throne. Here Rhaenyra comes to King's Landing where her father's condition has deteriorated. King is sick, so Alicent is taking care of the kingdom. And Otto is head of the queen. House Valerion's throne is decided, and due to Rhaenyra's defamation, her son's chances are less. But to support his daughter, King comes there with all his might. And now because the decision is going to be in Rhaenyra's favor, Waymon comes in anger and gives Rhaenyra's children a bastard ball. And Daemon cuts his head off. So at the family dinner, King decides to marry Rhaenyra's sons to Daemon's daughters. And this way Rhaenyra's children's position becomes strong. Dinner is going well. King is so tired and he goes to sleep. After he leaves, Alicent's son starts a fight with Rhaenyra's sons. But Daemon again jumps in and saves the day. Their king takes his last breath, and while dying, he says that Aegon should be king. But Aegon means King's ancestor Aegon the Conqueror. And Alicent's son's name is Aegon, so she understands her son. In the Queen's Council, she says that her son Aegon should be king because it was her husband's dying wish. Everyone agrees except one member who says that he doesn't believe it because King has always called Rhaenyra the rightful heir. Cole tells him to sit comfortably, but he gets killed because he feels too comfortable. Lord Commander of the city, Watch, gets very disappointed after seeing all this dirty politics and resigns from his position. Aegon, the future potential king, is a sexual offender, drug addict, and runs an underground kids fighting arena. So now the scene is that either accept Aegon as king or accept death. Guest Rhaenys Targaryen has not yet accepted Aegon as a king, and she is technically hostage. A Kingsguard comes there and rescues him. He gets lost in the people's crowd, and the reason for the crowd is Aegon's kingship ceremony. Aemon wanted to become king and not Aegon. But seeing all this, Aegon gets happy. And this ceremony was happening on the dragon pit. So Rhaenys comes up there with her dragon and shows them that making her hostage was a bad move. She comes straight from King's Landing to Dragonstone and tells Rhaenyra that her father is dead and Aegon is the new king. Rhaenyra gets lost in this shock. The guard who saved Rhaenys reaches Dragonstone. He brings Rhaenyra's father's crown with him, and everyone declares Rhaenyra queen. Otto comes to Dragonstone and says that if you all accept Aegon as king, then there will be no war. But Daemon and Rhaenyra do not agree. So in case there is a war, it is necessary to make allies. Now we have to see who House Starks, Lannisters, Baratheon, and Tully are with. Corlys is alive, and he is with Rhaenyra. Valyria is one of the strongest houses here, and Rhaenyra has more dragons than the Aegon team. Jason and Luke say that it is better to write letters to other houses than to go with the dragons and ask for their support. Luke goes to Storm's end of the House Baratheon, where Aemon's dragon Vhagar is already parked. Baratheon is supporting Aegon and tells Luke to go home. But Aemond wants to take revenge from Luke, which Lord Baratheon does not allow in his house. Luke going back to his dragon, but Aemond attacks him. Luke Little Dragon fires a fire blast on Vhagar and Vhagar gets out of control and kills Luke and his dragon. Aemond gets scared because the war had not been officially declared and he did not want it. Rhaenyra finds out about her son's death and peace is over. And next season will be full-on war. There are some unclaimed dragons in the kingdom, and the season ends here. I hope you like this video and kindly like it and tell me in the comments what are your expectations from Season 2. Subscribe for more amazing recaps. See ya!